Fortress Under Siege. This game, I won't say so much about it because I don't know so much, and I don't like it so much because I don't think this is like the real Worms game in one way. I mean, being under towers, it's quite fun, but I really don't know, so yeah, I will just put it away. I'm not a master on those things. And now to Star Wars Battlefront. I would have made a walkthrough of it if it wasn't quite a good game. It's a good shooting game. If you like Star Wars, it rocks, and so on. So this game is really good, but I'm afraid I'm done with it with doing movies. Maybe it's some battles against Sigmons or something like that, but nothing more. But it's a really good shooting game with all the lasers and vehicles, stuff like that. So, continuing on. Now to a game that I like quite much. Ratchet & Clank first. So, this game, I think it's the best of the Ratchet & Clank. I know it's a bit original, but I think it's the best one. Because it's not that he is some kind of hero or something. I really don't know if I like that so much. I think it's better when he's just a plain guy having weapons and beating the crap out of robots and that kind of stuff. But I like the second and the third as well. I am not so sure of the games after that because I don't have any. And I haven't seen so much. But over to Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart. This is a quite good game for those who like race game. It's the only racer game I like to the PC too. Right now I haven't bought any, tested any, you know. So right now it's the only one I think it's a little good, worth mentioning. Because I don't have I like the Burnout series and Need for Speed when you can crash your vehicle and stuff like that, but otherwise I don't really know. So but I haven't even one of those games, so I think that the Crash series is going more and more down. I don't know what you think, but I just think they're getting worse and worse. This was the start. I think this was the start. Crash Twinsanity. I don't like this game so much. I don't like that your cortex is helping you. It's a too hard game also for the Crash series. I don't want to sound like I think this game is too hard to beat or anything, but I don't really like this game at all. I think this was the beginning for Crash down period for me. And now to Crash Tag Team Racing. This game was better than Twinsanity. It was better, but it wasn't so much better. So, and I haven't played this so much either, so I won't. I played it quite much, but not very much, so I won't tell you so much. And here's Call of Duty, Finest Hour. This is a quite good shooting game. I don't like it as much as the Medal of Honor for online, but it is okay. So it has harder missions, I think. It begins rougher and harder. You have to snipe those bazooka guys or whatever they have, so I think this is a little harder game. So, but that's just my opinion. I think it's a little harder. And unfortunately the front line is a little better. Now to Jak 2. I haven't actually even beat this game once. Not even once. I came to the last boss, but I ended there and I haven't come there since then. But I will defeat him. But I think the Jak series are good. I don't like the first too much, but I don't hate it. So I like the Jak series, and Jak 2 is one among them. Final Fantasy 12. Okay, Final Fantasy 12. I can just say this in one way. I'm a little disappointed with it. I think that after the 10th Final Fantasy game, the games were starting to go downhill. They were down, and worse. This is maybe the best of those that came out then, but it still isn't close to as like the 7th. I like the 7th, maybe 8th, and those. It doesn't even come close. I've played a little. It's playable. It's a little fun, but to be a Final Fantasy game, I don't really know. So, but I don't hate it, and I do not say that you have to think that that's the worst Final Fantasy game. So, but now to Lego Star Wars, or Lego Star Wars. So, this game is quite good, I think. It's the next best. I'm a little off right now, but this is the second best Lego game. I mean, all the characters are there, all those stuff, and yeah, I think it's a little better than the second one. The first is a little better. Now to Slide 2, and it says in Finnish that if you wondered that, because I got it from my grandma and she bought it in Finland, so it's from Finland. That's why it says in Finland there too. I think it's Band of Thief in English. Yeah, so, but this game, I have beat it 13th time. Actually 14 now. Yeah, 14. So, you don't have to believe it. I don't. But I have a friend, Sigmund. If he will not lie, he will tell that I actually had done, because I had beat it in 14th time. I may tell you why some other time. It is a reason why I have played so much times, but I will not tell it now. But it's a good game, this also. That's the third. So, now to the only Guitar Hero game I have. And if anyone know which game this is, I would be surprised. Really. Because this is a Thailandian or whatever game. It has very great songs. I think it's harder than the others, but it has like Linkin Park. I would say they mixed World Tour and some others to make this game. So I think this is a quite good game, but probably you can't get it. So, but I wanted to show it anyway, because it's quite special. Now to Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends. There isn't much to tell about this game. I think it's quite nice when you're such a great warrior fighting down those soldiers, things like that. But it's a good game and so, but I can't tell you so much about it. And here's the Empire version of it. That's quite the same in one way, so it's not so much to tell about it either. It's the difference that you have your land fighting against other lands to conquer the whole. You know, you have small arenas and you try to capture all the land. But it's I like this a little more than the Extreme Legends, a little more. And now to, I think I will take two at the same, because these aren't actually my games. They're not. It's The Lord of the Rings the first, and The Lord of the Rings, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, and The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Okay, I can't tell you much about it. I would just say they are quite good games. I can't really tell you so much about it, because I haven't played them so much, just a little, and I can't remember them so great. But here comes Jak 3. I think this is the best Jak game. Personally, I think so. But this is the best Jak game. You can think whatever you want, but I think it's the best Jak game. I mean, you're in the desert, you have cooler weapons according to me. Yeah, so I think this was the best Jak game. So,